Hey gang, and welcome to a bonus episode here with Skeebo's Finest. I have found the Icy Cave. That's right. In fact, it's not too far from Hornstead either. There's no way I was going to do this off camera. I wanted to include you guys to make sure that we could experience it together. I am familiar with this encounter. I do know what to expect. However, I have never experienced it myself with my own in my own game. Guys, I don't even know if we can take it. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know. Um, I don't even know. I know that I want to get Braum in on this. And I don't know what weapon I want to go with, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. Okay. We're gonna give this a try. Let's go in. You discover a cave in the ice with its maw shielded by a gate of thick icicles. Looking through the icy bars, you find the cave quickly declines down a steep slope and toward what may be an underground riverbank that is long since frozen. Something is huddled beside it and hitting the ice with a pickaxe over and over again. The wind whistles as it grates against the teeth of the cave. You call out to the huddled man, but there's no response. It will take some time to chop through this thick ice and get in there. Fortunately, one of the sellswords reports that there may be a rear entrance. It is blocked just as well, but a strong enough man just might be able to squeeze through and face any dangers within. We're going to send our boy Braum. I know that. We're sending our best man. Braum the Undying heads off while you and the rest work on the front of the cave. You knock out a few of the thick icicles, letting you see into the cave with better eyes. Just as you do, Braum the Undying comes tumbling down an adjacent slope and lands right in the middle of the cave, and slides across the frozen river and rides up its embankment. He hops to his feet and dusts himself off with a childish grin. In a flash, the huddled man slams the pickaxe into the ice with unhinted power, and the shards splinter from one side of the embankment to the other. The clank of the metal and shattered ice reverberates as though lightning itself had struck. Now you can finally see the stranger. He's a barbarian shelled in broken armor that rattles as he moves. The icy walls mirror his steps, scattering his presence all around the cave in transient sheens, jittery and jutting. His walk is seemingly going backwards despite his advance, as though his shadow were his true self and his flesh the afterimage. Despite being in a cave, his loud voice echoes not at all. An interloper in my midst, a mere moment from the mist, these things I shall not miss. He approaches the sellsword like a cold spider unfurling from its trapdoor. You see that his face is half frozen, and a wry smile squeezes across the half that could still be called flesh. I long to leave this body, my dear fighter. Will you help guide me out to something higher? You can take him, Braum the Undying. Let's go, Braum. Come on, man. You're taking on something, and you're taking on that. The Barbarian Madman. Check out that armor. He's got some crazy glyphed horn helmet, some sort of glyphed like, looks like a two-handed cleaver. I think it's a two-handed cleaver. He's battle forged. Ah, jeez. I brought a dog. I brought poison. I brought everything we could. I mean, I needed every little advantage I could possibly get. Let's wait till yeah. Let's go in there. And let's ride this. Hang in there, wind. Ooh, okay, 2 misses. That's probably good for us. Good hit, and we did get the poison on him. Let's go. Oh, gosh. Hang in there, buddy. Another big hit. Oh, and we lost him. I'm going to Indomitable. Okay. Hang in there, Braum. Oh, man, we are so close. Let's go. Braum the Undying. Just straight clutched it. But I don't think we would have done it without wind. Let's see what we got loot-wise. Got some sort of crazy two-handed cleaver called Chilling Render. This massive and exceptionally well-crafted warblade is covered with runes and decorations that are typical for the barbarian tribes of the north. Awesome. Wow, check that out, guys. 77 to 102 damage. That's just nasty. Let's take it. Braum the Undying cuts the madman down. His chest armor shatters and flies off his body. Chunks of plate spinning and warbling into the air and yet tethered together by some strange blue tendrils. Your men finally break through the icy cavern's entrance and slide down the declination. Brahm the Undying is quite alright, nodding smugly as he sheathes his weapon. Just a crazy fuck, Captain. You crouch beside the body. Ice contorts half the flesh, twisting it into nubs of black, and what isn't frozen is flaked by strangely sparkling rime. Despite his grisly state, the madman died with a wild grin still on his face. The eyes are bright blue, and you see yourself in their gaze, a faceless silhouette. And then the color slowly slips away, not like you've seen before, but as though someone was dragging a curtain through a window, slowly sucking all color right into the sockets. The corpse grins at you, but you refuse to believe that is what you saw. One of the mercenaries picks up the madman's bizarre armor and holds it at length. What do you figure this is? The plates dangle from one another by some strange blue gelatin, and the insides of the metal slats are coated in bubbling, twirling blues as though it were work of some celestial blacksmith. It is cool to the touch and gives beneath the slightest push of your finger. You've never seen or felt anything like it, but the armor itself is currently in an unusable state. You have the goop and armor put into inventory. Scour the cave for more goods, which are none. Before you leave the cave, you glance at the corpse one last time. You think you saw it move again, but surely it is the cold of the frozen north that is playing tricks on you. You gain broken ritual armor. You did well, Brahm. As you depart the cave, a local northerner covered in bear fur stands across the company. He looks at you, and in the cave entrance, he asks, "Do you speak the southern or native tongue?" Keeping your guard, you confirm the former. He nods. "And what did you see in that cave? Did you see it?" You tell him you found nothing, only a madman. The stranger smirks. A madman. A madman, that is what you think you saw. It is within us all to speak warily of the unnatural. But within us to recognize when nature herself takes a step back. Horrors are easier said than seen. That was no ordinary man, you fool, but the Ierok, a transient spirit that shifts from one vessel to another. No one really knows what it looks like. The whole world is simply a series of masks, and it will happily go from one to the other, usually taking the shape of animals, sometimes a man, if he is so weak. It is a being of absolute malice. It cannot be killed, no. It sees death, even its own, as entertainment. It remembers those who escape it, and remembers those it wishes to play with. I pray you've a face worth forgetting. Put your hand on the pommel of your sword and tell him that whatever mysticism and myth-making he's got left, he can keep it to himself. You saw the madman in the cave, and that's all he was, a man. The stranger nods again and backs off. As you wish. You may travel well. Alright, guys. What a fight. What a crazy fight. That was intense. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is just a short mini episode, but I had to record it. I didn't want to miss it with you guys. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode.